Meow.
Holy crap, dude!
Meow.
Hello everyone, my name is SwingPoynt, and welcome back to a little bit more of the Town of Light. This has been a really creepy game so far, and we're like already halfway through it. Take a look at this, take a look at this. I'm starting from chapter 4. We accidentally bumped into chapter 5 at the end of my recording, so we're gonna go back to chapter 4 so you guys see everything. But look, we're like over halfway done already. We are flying through this game. We've only had one episode of it, and it's been really good. We've been playing 2 horror games so far. We have Sophie's Curse, and we have our game, The Town of Light here, and they give 2 very different looks on horror. Right now, the Town of Light is much more eerie, much more atmospheric, I would say. Not that Sophie's Curse doesn't have that, but this is much more like gets under your skin and makes you feel uncomfortable, because we just learned about our character Renee here. Where do I gotta go, by the way? I probably have to go to gynecology, I think is where I gotta go. Oh god, who's walking? I hear noises. A lot of this game has been about our character Renee and what she's been going through in a mental asylum back in like the
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations. That's what gave her the strength to survive.
back in the 1930s, back in the 1940s, and what you may or may not know already is back in the 1930s and 40s, people that were in mental asylums weren't treated the best, and they were kind of used for experiments and other not so great things. So what we need to do here now is, I think...
They went to the gynecology ward on the first floor.
So let's go to the gynecology ward and get that moving. And then you guys saw... Oh, we're on the first floor. You guys saw that at the end of last episode that our character Renee, it appears that she was actually raped while she was here in the asylum, which is horrible. But I don't think it's really all that uncommon of a thing to see inside of a setting such as this. So, to the gynecology ward. And I'm pretty sure, since this is Italian and in Europe, that the first floor is actually the floor up one, because they call it the Ew, why are you spinning? Ew. Pretty sure it goes ground floor and then first floor. But here in America, it goes first floor, second floor. Yep, sure enough, here it is. Let's go take a peek and put on in here. Oh, and by the way, before we get into this, thank you guys so much for watching the video after I fixed it, because for some reason, the first video had something wrong with it, where like like the last like 4 minutes of the video was like not matched up at all with what was going on in the game, and you guys came back and you liked the video, so thank you guys so much. Let's see if we can reach 250 likes for this video. I really think that we can do it. I feel like it means a lot more when I ask you guys to hit a goal, and it's super simple. You guys have probably already clicked like as I'm sitting here asking you guys, so thank you guys so much for supporting this series. It really means a lot. Well, let's go see what this little note is in this chair.
2108, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I am referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl eluded our control and caused trouble in the park almost 3 months ago. The nurses should pay more attention. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll sort things out, don't worry. We don't want to make things any worse. Then they said that Renee was crazy and that the illness was all in her head. Be careful, little girl, be careful. I was scared and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness, only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything, don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I write down what I see about you. Everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her. But he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
I don't know what the small surgeries are. They don't sound very nice. So, I really, really do think that the person we are right now is Renee. I know it hasn't been completely spelled out for us, but like I got a feeling that the character we are is Renee, and she's talking about herself in the third person, and I'm not sure that she's been completely helped with her mental illness. I think whatever happened in here just made whatever she was dealing with worse. And I think the person that she keeps talking to, or referring to, her, that helped her get through it, is either the lady that was above her in that one flashback that we had that was smiling at her, or it's her doll Charlotte. So, anyway, I'm pretty sure I gotta go to a surgery room,
The
right?
doctor who wrote things down was in surgery C.
Right. So let's go find the surgery rooms here and go on over in there. What do you guys think of this game? Like, it's such a different feel than what a traditional horror game that you see on YouTube is. This is much more... like I said, just like eerie. And like it's totally all storytelling. It isn't any jump scares or anything like that, but it's definitely horrific. Which is a very, oh god, it's a very different type of horror. It just makes you feel completely uncomfortable with everything that was going on in this place, and you still feel a little scared for what's going to happen for the main character. It's a very different approach than what we typically see on YouTube with horror. But this is the doctor's office that writes things down, so let's see what dude wrote down here. This is for Renee. Perfect.
12th March 1938. Renee T, 16 years old, Menarche at the age of 12, housewife, father unknown, mother a seamstress. Admitted for observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for psychiatric evaluation, which has been executed by me. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she has tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We shouldn't read this document. It's forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there'll be trouble.
I'm pretty sure that tuberculosis used to be a really, really huge deal back into the day because, like, I'm pretty sure that tuberculosis, like, if you got that, you were done. Like, that was a fatal disease where you had no hope. And, like, you could tell by, like, if you'd cough, like, blood would come up, and that's when you knew it was already too late. I still think that there's quite a few people in the world that have tuberculosis, but they don't have any active symptoms or signs. Somebody who knows a lot more about that disease, go ahead and let me know. And what I think is weird is how we actually get options to pick what we want to say now. And Renee, assuming we're Renee, has mentioned several times that no, it is not forbidden, or it is forbidden. I don't get what the forbidden stuff is all about. I think we'll learn more about it. Well, what do we got for options here? It talks about Renee. It talks about you. So we have to read it. Sure enough. Okay, that's all the confirmation we need that we're Renee, right? Don't be scared. Nothing will happen to you. That's true. We should not read it. So I can't help but think that this is in the future after Renee gets out and then she comes back here after this place was closed down. That would make sense. Well, I didn't come here not to learn things, so let's read it, man.
Have you ever wondered who you are?
Yes.
Yes, you must have wondered.
That's what I was wondering this whole game. A relative, maybe your child. Who you are. It doesn't matter, I'm here for...
I never had children, I think. Let's read it. I need to understand. I need to remember.
What? So, did that just say that it thinks that I am a child of Renee's? I'm so confused right now. Oh, you know what would be really wicked? So we saw that Renee was raped earlier in the game. That'd be crazy if we were the child of what happened there. Oh.
She is scared, hears noises and spirits, presents serious signs of anxiety psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, has a distressed expression, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand properly. She has not felt well for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. She always scares me. She chases me. Why are you here?" I had argued with my mother, and I was so disturbed by the shock that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children were whispering, calling my name. 16th March.
That's King's birthday.
She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. 4th April. Transferred to the quiet ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done. Like witches at the stake.
What'd she do? They were just hallucinations. What had you done to deserve to be punished? Was this what frightened you? Yeah, what did you do?
21st April. She is more awake this morning and responds to questions. She complains of headaches. She became emotional when she found out that her mother was there. She says that one day, years earlier, when she was with a friend of hers, she met a guy who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. There, she was made to smoke cigarettes and drink spirits, and that guy showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says that he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep it a secret. These details were roughly confirmed by her mother. After that, she became domineering, impatient, and hostile to her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public, going from laughter to tears without warning. She rants, masturbates. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know that I deserve to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then.
So this isn't even a game that I can like joke around with you guys, like ha ha ha, and like make stupid silly jokes like we do in a lot of our games, because it's all so serious and it's all so devastating and horrific. Again, back to that, like, this is horror. It's just a very different type. So it seems like Renee, again, was affected by some sort of sexual assault, maybe? I guess showed her things. I don't really know what that means, but he got her drunk, which I think spirits are another name for alcohol. I didn't know that until I started playing games from Europe. Pretty sure spirits is like a way to describe alcohol. And I think it seems like whatever happened to her there is really what caused her to go down this path of mental illness. Man. Or, I mean, at least triggered whatever was inside of her brain to, like, start these types of, you know, emotions and behaviors. I can't remember these things, only the guilt of the stake. I know that I deserve to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then. What the heck? You deserved it? Because you tried to hide it from me. Everything will become clear. I want to learn more.
She was uncooperative during the examination. She didn't want to be stripped. She remained rigid.
Who would?
Voluntary attention almost absent. Probable hallucinations. 25th April. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal. Reactive pupils. Let's find Amara and we'll find the full medical record.
Go on. Okay. You know, I wonder how much doctors knew about brains in the 30s and 40s. I get the vibe of not a whole hell of a lot, because I feel like they still don't know a whole hell of a lot, but it's definitely much better than it used to be back then. They aren't so, like, violent with it like they were back then. Well, let's see what the heck this is, huh? Is this the spirits? I don't know what that means, man. I don't understand this. What is that? Estrato? Fluido? Gosh, I could just sit there and say that and sound like the most ignorant English guy in the world. Okay, so now we gotta go to the park. Where the heck is the park?
The park, at the back, and then down towards the kitchens.
Down towards the kitchen, so it's probably like on the first floor, right? Yeah, the ground floor, excuse me. Man, I feel so bad for this Renee girl. And I don't really even know what she did. And then that was like in the description of the game. Renee didn't even know what she did. Oh, that rain freaked me out. Don't do that to me, rain! Or air, whatever the heck that noise was. Okay, so to the park, to the park, to the park. This looks pretty parky, no? Okay, let's find it. This looks pretty parky.
This is the road we used to take.
Well, here we go.
If she hadn't been there, in the park on that bench in spring for all those days.
This is Amara, right?
It was like escaping nature. She talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole something to eat and went straight back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed.
Uh-oh.
She
Gonna
did
kiss?
things to me. Sometimes she touched me.
Everywhere this girl
in the
goes.
showers, I felt her body against mine for the first time.
Oh, more boobies. Damn it. Damn it.
It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away.
This girl cannot get away from people touching her coochie, man.
She
Oh
wasn't
my
in the
gosh.
system. He wouldn't let her in. That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why.
So does that mean we gotta go find ourselves an Amara? You said she's the key, where do I gotta go?
Let's look for Amara in the kitchens in the basement of the building, behind the greenhouse.
Kitchens in the basement, okay. So, I think what's kind of sad right now is that we're definitely not gonna find this Amara person. This place is deserted, right? We're gonna find memories of her, if nothing else. Like, There ain't no way she's gonna be here. I don't know why. What is this called? Scaffolding? I don't know what the heck this is doing
Nature
here.
helped me to forget, to get out of system.
What? Okay. But dude, why is she just like so preyed upon when it comes to sex, man? Like seriously. We heard the story of what happened to her like right away. I can climb up this thing? Holy man, where am I even going? We heard the story about what happened to her before
The
she-
scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting, seated on the stone benches.
Well, do we gotta find some stone benches? But again, we heard the story of what happened to her before she even went in here, and who knows if there is some sort of sexual sex stuff that happened to her then. And then the dude who took her doll and brought her into the bathtub and did bad things to her, and then the Samara lady touching up her boobies. So she just gets it from everywhere, man. What is this? It's a stone bench you were talking about. Weird. So I think there's some areas of this game that I don't have to explore, but I can find extras if I do explore them, right? Which I think is exactly what that was right there, because I don't think I actually have to walk around the building this way. This is all optional, and I'm pretty sure we had another one of those types of scenes earlier in the game where we saw some sort of bad memory of somebody being forced onto one of those examination tables and getting a hand stuck up their hoo-ha. Which, oh gosh, poor girls here, man. Oh my gosh. Anywho, let's go ahead and go inside. Aha, we have an entry in here. Go to the kitchens, find Amara, see what the hell is going on. And maybe we can even call it an episode there. Holy crap.
Come
What?
on,
Oh,
come
this is
on,
the
let's
kitchen.
search everywhere. She must be here,
No.
without a doubt.
What, is she gonna be hiding inside of one of these tubs? You ain't gonna find her in here, man. So, again, I think I am Renee. That'd be so weird if I was Renee's child. But the reason why I think I'm Renee is because of the way I'm talking about myself. Like, unless somebody else has some sort of mental illness where they don't realize who they are, or maybe Renee is possessing whoever I am right now. I don't know what it is. I definitely think I'm Renee. I'm sure we'll get it figured out, but that is the vibe that I got right now. So we just went into the kitchens, and now we gotta look everywhere for this Amara girl. So, I mean, what the heck are these doing here?
Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
This is a female ward asylum, I think. I don't think there's a male area. Why do you got all these urinals in here, man? They look pretty urinally. They might not have been urinals. Okay, I'm gonna find Amara, and I'll get back to you. Oh!
Amara's not here. Maybe she's in the showers. We can find her there.
Okay.
The water was often cold. When it was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee, under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers that her body gave me. It all has to go back to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
Okay. Well, give me a second while I recreate some shower magic. Where do you even keep these things, man? Holy crap. So they led us to the kitchen just to tell us she's not in the kitchen. Okay. Which, I mean, I guess I wasn't expecting to find her anyway, but now it's telling us to go to the showers. So let's go find some hot shower magic here, as Renee so aptly put it, and go find ourselves an Amara. Showers, are you over here? I think you is. Here we go, it's naked
Everything's
time.
ready. Let's strip off and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing room.
What? Is this the change? This looks like where you would hang some clothes. Here we go. What? I don't know who I am, but they definitely are not in the right state of mind. I like your nails. They're great. But you're taking off your clothes in an abandoned ward expecting someone to show up? Don't make a whole lot of sense, man. But we just did our little flashback, and now
Let's now
everything...
turn on the water and everything will be as it once was.
Boom. Shower. Ah! God! People everywhere. Oh, God. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look at the naked people. Keep your vision blurry so you can't see anything because you don't want to censor out all these boobies. Oh, gosh. Who am I kidding? You can't really see what's going on anyway. It's so blurry anyway. Whoa! Is that me being touched up? Holy crap, dude! That is me, isn't it?
Amara was the only thing that Renee had. They separated them. Renee to the semi-agitated ward, the one which terrified everyone.
Wow. Uh-oh. The demons. The mental demons. Whoa, what are you putting in me, bro? Oh gosh, I don't even want to know, do I? Oh my god.
Those injections were torture, the just punishment for what I was doing. And her, who knows where Amara was. They had taken me upstairs into that ward where no one wanted to go.
The semi-agitated ward? And now we're in chapter 8, I think. Dude, are we like almost done with the game? It looks like there's a 6A and a 6B. So there's 2 different ways to go here. Are we almost done? I don't even know. I think we might almost be done with the game. And then there's 2 different endings. Okay, guys. Well, in case we're not already done, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this episode off here, and I'm gonna play ahead a little bit more. And if we are almost done, then I'll just finish it up for you guys. Let's see if we can reach 250 likes on this video. If you guys want to see the rest of this Town of Light series, you go ahead and let me know with that like button. Need you guys' help. I feel like it helps when I give you guys a goal to reach, because if I just say go ahead, leave a like and subscribe, you guys hear that from every single person ever on YouTube every single day, and it becomes white noise. I feel like if we try to reach a goal, it means a lot more. So let's see if we can reach that goal. 250 likes. I know we can do it. We had smashed through that so easily so many times. Gotta keep her at a nice easy goal. And I'll go ahead and get this finished out for you guys. So, hoping to see you guys in the next episode. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. That way you can see the rest of the Town of Light. And I'll see you in the next video that we do around here. Oh my god, this place is so creepy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hello everyone, my name is SwingPoynt and welcome to a game called Sophie's Curse. I'm doing something that I almost never do when it comes to videos. I'm going straight into this.